PRS var kapten Olimar. Window gerådne dolpen. Beriberi. Både kriget då skulle stoppa kavarastun shokero. Kvapji. Skus shakarahi. Belben satatasan satatasa. Benebetes. Window skus riberi. Jun chajo. Belben satasasun des widon. Asoko hotade. Bepa spashwa shoppa. Kavarastun. Japanahi osfa hasogerum. Liberi, dos valeni los gus. Dos shaganahi, odekrekete window anchleako.
I really like that cutscene because it's really interesting seeing how a big company like that would cut corners on space exploration. Hello everybody, what's up here to you, and welcome back to Pikmin 3 Side Stories. In today's episode, we'll be playing through the last of Olimar's assignment, which means we're almost done with this game. It makes me sad. It feels like we literally just got started 3 episodes ago. But anyway, we're going to ignore this guy right here because what I want to focus on is this right here. Thankfully, he won't go too far away, but while we take care of that, I'm going to get rid of Louis, and we'll go this way. We're going to take some time to explore a little bit of this area and kind of gather our Pikmin numbers before we do any big things, because that's kind of like the big strategy for this one right here. This area is absolutely massive. It is by far the biggest map in Olimar's assignment, so you're going to want to take advantage of controlling multiple captains at once. So we'll take care of that, and while we do that, I believe the thing should be done by now. Yep, it is. Cool. And that is a fire, dude. That sounds very nice. How dare you try to fire me? Only James is allowed to do that, and even then it's debatable. Alright, let's take care of that. Come on, come on. Please die soon. That's an electrical guy. That's an electrical guy, and he tries to electrocute me because that's what electricity does. Okay, so do I want to take care of that guy? No, I don't. What do I want to do now? It might be a good idea to build up my reds for a moment so that I can take care of the fiery blowhogs around this area. It might be a good idea to gather up my Pikmin numbers at all so that we can actually do stuff. Mostly just revolves around getting rid of this area, because once this wall's down, we can explore a bunch of more stuff. So move it. There. Yay! Threatening works! So now we take care of that. We're gonna have those guys work on that. And let's go up this way. There's another amp right up there. We'll take care of you. One thing I'll say about this game is that I really wish that they made it so that you could still see the name of the enemy when you're locked onto them. I don't know why they changed that. It's kind of a silly thing to change. Alright, you will work on that, and you will carry that corpse. I said carry the corpse. There's not enough of you to do that. Oh boy. I guess we'll work on this. By the way, avoid this area for now. Wait until later to take care of that, because if you try going in right now with like a squad of 10 Pikmin, you are going to regret it. I won't say why, but you will. So, this area over here, where's... okay, that was kind of a roundabout way to go. So, this area over here, I gotta say, I got a platinum rank on my first time through all these levels, except this one. Now... why did it change? Why did the lock-on change? Get back over here! Get back over here, you stupid leaf! Turn over and you leaf! My goodness! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Oh my goodness! Just die! Die! There we go. I never had that much trouble with those leaves before. If I'm having trouble with that, I'm screwed when it comes to the other thing. Okay. That was not... God, these controls. These controls still throw me off. I'm still getting used to them. I really hope that doesn't kill the Pikmin. Don't kill the Pikmin. Don't kill the Pikmin. There we go. Whew. Okay, they should be fine with against that Amprite over there, so it should be okay. I'm gonna have a Pikmin go up there. Hello, Pikmin manipulator. So we go over here. But yeah, what I was trying to say before I got really interrupted by things being stupid. So, the thing about the Olimar's assignment levels was that I got a perfect rank on all of these except this level. And the reason why was because I never went over here. So I didn't see this giant orange over here, and this was the last thing that I needed to get a platinum rank. So, that's a story that's somewhat worth mentioning. Okay, you're bothering me. I want to take care of you. Yeah, we saved those Pikmin. Why are so many people playing online right now? Go away, I'm trying to record stuff. I'm a little worried about that guy. Do we have any yellows up here? We have a few. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will say, thankfully this isn't Pikmin 2, because the electrical hazards in Pikmin 2, they were brutal. If you so much as breathed on an electrical gate, you were dead. The electrical hazards in Pikmin 2 were like instant death, and it's kind of amusing how much they nerfed them in this game, because in this one, they can't kill your Pikmin, they can only stun them. So it's kind of amusing seeing them be like, oh, I guess we made them too powerful, so we'll make it not do that anymore. I know some people had a problem with that, but honestly, I kind of like that change because it was kind of a nightmare trying to deal with that in the second game. I'm just going to say that right now. So I don't think we're going to need the yellows for anything else in this level, so we'll take care of that. And while we wait for that, we're going to take care of stuff underwater. Unfortunately, this area over here, we can't do anything over there because there's no way for us to get over in that direction. So that's something that's a little bit on the unfortunate side. But what's not on the unfortunate side is trying to lock on to this anime, but keeps trying to lock on to the stupid strawberry. There we go. Did I mention that the lock-on controls are weird in this game? Alright, there's a giant lemon right there. Every villain is lemons. So I gotta say, we're making some pretty decent progress. So we had a good stream of work going, so that's something that's pretty interesting indeed. We still have like 5 minutes left, so we should have enough time to take care of everything else in this level. So that's going to be pretty fine and dandy indeed. Alright, so let's get rid of our squad. And we're going to have you go over here. And then you'll go over this way, and we're going to have you go this way. Yeah, that's multitasking. Alright, so now we'll go over this way. Now, something that I don't think I ever mentioned during the main series of the Let's Play is that it kind of seems like when you use the Go Here feature, your captains don't walk as fast as they usually do. So I suppose that makes sense because you're not directly controlling them, so it would be a little bit broken if you could make them go at normal speed. So it's not entirely ideal, but it is kind of a good way to balance the game, so it's not too broken. We'll take you back over there. Are we missing anything else? There's stuff up there we haven't done yet, so let's switch back over to Olimar. We should have enough blue Pikmin to take care of what we need to do over here. There's only like really one big bad guy that I'm concerned about in this area, so that's the only thing that I'm worried about, but it's not like they're a big threat, so we should be okay. This area just looks so pretty when the sun's starting to go down. This game is pretty! Have I mentioned how pretty this game is? Yeah, we shouldn't worry about it too much. I do kind of feel bad for that enemy because it's so simple, but it's like not that hard of an enemy to deal with. we have exactly the right amount of Pikmin to take care of that. That's pretty nice. So while they do that, it's time to take care of the big bad guy in this area. There's only one thing left for us to do in this place, and it is going to be pain. So I'm going to leave I'm going to leave Louie over here just in case we need to gather more Pikmin. We can have him over there and use the Go Here feature to get back over this way. I'm not sure about this. Surprise! Yeah, this jerk is back. So the beady long legs has returned and he's not very nice at all. So, what we want to do is avoid the strategy of swarming the Pikmin onto the legs, because if it does that, more often than not, it's going to stomp them, and it's not very nice because you don't have any rock Pikmin to protect you. So we gotta take care of this, we gotta be careful. So, yellow Pikmin thrown directly on top of the ball thingy, that will be the best strategy. Is this thing almost dead already? Okay. I made it out as if it's going to be like some big, bad, tough villain thingy that would rival the Water Wraith in terms of scariness, but it wasn't that bad. It's definitely a lot more stressful to fight that thing in the first Pikmin game, and to a certain degree Pikmin 2 as well. But it just seems like it's one of those enemies where it's progressively less threatening as the time goes on. So, who knows, maybe in Pikmin 4, when that never comes out, that enemy will become a common enemy. I mean, they did make the final boss in Pikmin 1 a common enemy in the second game, so anything's possible. And as we check this out, I just want to grasp into the beauty of all of this. I mean, just look at that flow of work. This is the same feeling I get when I'm playing Splatoon 2 on Salmon Run, and we have just like a constant stream of power eggs going into the basket. It's such a good feeling. Now, this is obviously a little bit slower, so it's going to take a moment. Eventually they get over there. Come on, move it. 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 Victory screech! Oh! Mission complete. Okay, I feel pretty good about how this score turned out, so I want to see how this stacks up against the ranking for everything else. That didn't even break my own record. I'm not confident that we got very far in the world ranking thing. I suck. We've retrieved enough shiny fruits and other treasures that we're just about ready to head back to Hokkaide, however pronounce that. There's one reading of a huge golden object that's too big to ignore, so we'll snap that up and then we'll be on our way. Hold on, family. I'll be back before you know it. Captain Olimar.
Spa, Captain Olimar, window, Geralt Nuru, Dolphin. Beriberi, Bodegede Doskus, Toppa, Kavalas Jun Shirokero. Kvapchi, Shaganahi, Benepum, Sasasun, Vaspara Kupe. Benepedes, Windowskus, Riverim Bagara. Kavalas Jun Louis, Sasasun, Des, Window, Ben Copa. Hasoko, Ben Hasio Gelun Louis.
That was the last anyone heard from Captain Olimar. Whatever became of Olimar and Louis, perhaps the crew of intrepid Coppetites will find the answer during their adventure. I was 2 days old when I realized that Coppite is like a pun off the word appetite. Olimar's assignment, the end. So now we're taking care of all that, we're not quite done with our adventures here in Pikmin 3 side stories because there's a whole other thing that we can play through. But I haven't unlocked this on my own time, so it may be a bit between this episode and the next one. But in the next episode of Pikmin 3 Side Stories, we'll begin our second story. And next time, lead gear to you. Oh yeah.